We are going to be walking into uncharted territories with this film. What's going on, Alfonso Nation? It's Alfonso Peterman here today, and welcome to the series premiere of my brand new series. Welcome to the Rise of Bumblebee series. This is simply a series where we discuss all of the facts and falsehoods concerning the upcoming Bumblebee movie. This is episode number 1, and in this episode, we're going to talk about all of the things that were confirmed about the film and all of the speculations about what is going to be covered in the film. Now, I do want to make a note of our timing. We are extremely early for this film. Transformers: The Last Knight has not yet come out at this time. They have also not started filming for this movie, and they have not arranged an official cast just yet. So we're very, very early in this movie, but even though we're early, there's quite a bit that was confirmed, and there's quite a bit that we can actually conclude based on the official sources and what they have been saying. So we're gonna jump right into it, guys. I'm very excited for this series. I cannot wait to see how far we can go with this. There's so much that's gonna be coming out in the near future. I know it. We are very, very close. How do I know? Because it's just next year this movie's coming out. I'm so excited to go on this brand new journey with you guys, and just like we did this for The Last Knight, Age of Extinction, and Dark of the Moon, we're gonna do it for the Bumblebee movie in 2018. So let's jump into it. So first of all, I do want to confirm that it has been officially confirmed that Travis Knight is going to direct the Bumblebee movie in Michael Bay's absence. Michael Bay, this actually is the first film without Michael Bay. This is the first Transformers film without Michael Bay, and it's going to be interesting. We're going to have a new taste, a new different, personality that's directing the film. We're not going to have a Bayformers film, with tons of unnecessary explosions sometimes. We're not going to have that. We're going to have a different tone, different atmosphere. We are going to be walking into uncharted territories with this film. I'm so excited because I can't wait to see how distinctive this film is going to be. The very first Transformers film without Michael Bay. Live action film, that is. So if you guys don't know who Travis Knight is, he actually was the director of the movie called Kubo, Paranorman, and Coraline. He actually was the director of those films. So if you enjoyed those films, then he's the guy to thank for that because he directed it. So that is who Travis Knight is. I also want to confirm that HAILEE Steinfeld has just been recently confirmed to be starring in the Bumblebee movie. So she's going to be one of the main characters, if not the main character of the film. So she's like Cade Yeager, She's going to be the main hotshot, front and center, on the front lines. If you guys are not familiar with HAILEE Steinfeld and her work, she actually acted in Pitch Perfect 2, The Edge of 17, and Ender's Game, just to name a few movies that she's been in. So if you haven't seen those films, I recommend you guys check it out, because she's gonna be in the movie. In other news, Christina Hodson has also been confirmed to be the writer of the script for Transformers Bumblebee movie 2018. If you guys don't know who she is, she actually wrote the script for the film called Unforgettable and the film called Shut In. So if you guys are unfamiliar with Christina Hodson's work as well, I recommend you check out those films and you'll be more acquainted with what she does. Now, I also want to say, I discovered something when I was doing my research for this film to see what kind of details I can find at this really early time. And I actually came across something pretty interesting. On IMDb's website, there is a description for Bumblebee movie 2018, and it reads, it says this: a prequel tale of Bumblebee's time on Earth. That just tells you right there, I don't think this is going to be a film based on CYBERTRON. I don't think it's going to tell the story of Bumblebee, or at least it's not going to highlight on his story of CYBERTRON based on this description alone. Very early in the process, we don't know, but based on that, it doesn't seem like this film is geared towards CYBERTRON, how he was in CYBERTRON and he eventually coming to Earth. This looks like this tells the story of Bumblebee from the moment he landed on Earth to the moment that we all saw in 2007. I believe that is what it's gonna do. It's gonna go in the past of Earth, but not beyond Earth, not the pre-Earth era for Bumblebee, not Cybertron, none of that. They may focus on that for a while, but it's not going to be the primary focus, if that makes any sense. I'm almost kind of tired of Transformers movies being centered and based on Earth. I kind of was hoping that they would focus mainly on his adventures on Cybertron, because, you know, this is a film that's not really, you know, it's not a Bayformers film, so it's not going to be like The Last Knight. I just feel like this is going to be like the type of movie that we're going to be excited for, but it's not going to be as big as, like, you know, The Last Knight. And if that's the case, if it's going to focus on being a prequel, if it's a prequel film, it should tell the true prequel story. It should tell the tale of Bumblebee. I'm talking like his adventures on Cybertron. What led him to become the Scout? What led him to become who he is, you know? And I was hoping this would be a primarily Cybertronian film, but now we have a human starring in the film, and now we have a description or a pre-description of the film with the term Earth. So I see human and I see Earth. So in my mind, I don't think there's going to be much Cybertron involved. Now, one thing I do want to point out about this movie, guys, I want to just paint this picture. I'm sure many of you guys know this already, but I also feel that some of you guys don't know. It's kind of confusing. I just want to paint the picture for this film. The Bumblebee movie in 2018 is not a part of this story, okay? There is a cinematic story going on, all right? You got 2007, 2009, 2011, 2014, and now we have the 2017. But the 2018 is not a part of that story, if that makes any sense. In other words, all of the films in the franchise, all of the Michael Bay films are directly related. They all are continuations of each other, of the previous film. But this Bumblebee movie is not a part of that continuative story. This Bumblebee movie is kind of like on the outside of the story. It's not the next chapter for the Transformers franchise, the trilogy, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like a separate film. You got the story, then you got the Bumblebee movie. You see, it's way back here, but it's there. The next chapter continues in 2019. That's the continuation of The Last Knight. So don't look for the Bumblebee movie to be a continuation. And I'm sure most of you knew that because it is a prequel film, so it's not going to continue anything. If anything, it's going to go back and explain things. So I just wanted to paint that picture because I know it's a little confusing. People are often mistaking Transformers the Bumblebee movie as Transformers 6. That's not Transformers 6. The Bumblebee movie is not Transformers 6. Transformers 6 is in 2019. Now, of course, the Bumblebee movie is the 6th Transformers film, but it's not the 6th part of the story. It's confusing, and I don't know why they did that at this point in time, but yeah. Now, recently, HAILEE Steinfeld actually made a statement. She actually said something about the photography for the film. So they're already going to start, you know, filming for the film later on this year. I believe they're going to probably start, maybe they might start in July, late July, August. That's kind of around the same time they started with The Last Knight. But The Last Knight is a bigger film, more complex story, so of course it's going to take more time to film. They might start in the fall. My prediction would be that they would start filming for this Bumblebee movie in the fall, around the fall of 2017. And but HAILEE Steinfeld made a statement that I'm going to read about the photography for the film and the plans for photography. So let me read this. It says,
I will be shooting Bumblebee in the United States and working on the music at the same time. So we will see how that all pans out. But this movie is really something special. It has a great storyline, and this character that I play, who you will soon meet, is really special. So I'm very excited for people to see it. I am so excited I'm doing the spin-off. It's starting very soon. It's crazy to think about. I'm a big fan of the Transformers movies, and I can't believe I'm going to be in a version of them.
That was her statement to BBC Newsbeat. So I'm pretty interested. I'm very interested. There's also been the official logo for the Bumblebee movie that was released, so it looks like an actual Bumblebee, which I think is pretty cool for like a teaser picture, not like an actual picture of his robot mode, because it's really early, guys, really early. But that is all I could find for the film as of now. You know, again, we're extremely early. The last night isn't even out yet. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'm excited. And I can't wait to go on this journey, guys. I cannot wait. This is going to be a crazy journey. It's going to be a wild ride, just like the last night one was in Age of Extinction. So yeah, guys, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of my new series. If you did, drop a like on it. If you enjoyed it, show me some support as I continue to provide you guys with updates to the best of my ability, and speculations, predictions, and good explanations of what's going on. So I hope I cleared up any confusion about this next film and its order in the franchise. But that is all for today, guys. I appreciate you watching. My name is Alfonso, and I will see you in my next video. Alfonso Nation salute. Peace out.